actually one of the best lessons I've learned in politics in these first 3.5 so far years of my career. Because people who came and said they were, no, I'm not for the liquor store, were obviously working against us.
Okay.
And because it shouldn't have taken this long. It shouldn't be this long of a fight. It should be over with now. So the fact that it's still carrying on just showed me that you always have forces working against the common good. It was an experience that, you know, how could you be for liquor store? We have enough.
Yes. The structure. Yes.
It's not like we have a shortage of liquor stores. It's people that just travel down the street. They all close at the same time. They're regulated.
That's right.
They open and close at the same time. So what do we need? If you have to travel an extra mile,
right?
Or an extra, so what?
Yeah.
Like what? So I just don't get it. In my heart of hearts, I just don't get it. And I'm not a person. I'm not perfect. I drink.
Sure.
I have a drink occasionally.
Social drink, yes.
Socially, yes.
Right.
But that doesn't mean I'm not willing to go out of my way
to
get that drink. Because when it comes to kids' safety and where this center is located, and the church and the churches and the school and all those facilities that are around here, it's a no-brainer.
Without a
the liquor
doubt.
store just doesn't fit.
Yes.
And so every person should be willing who enjoys a drink should be willing to go enjoy that out of the vicinity of these children. And the fact that people are fighting us with that, it's almost absurd. It's almost absurd.
That they would even dig that deep.
That how could you call yourself a person of any faith? Whatever faith you say you follow, whatever God, we all have one God, whatever you call this God, how could you say you believe in that person and you want to pump liquor in front of these children, knowing what it does to a community? How?
Yeah.
It's almost insane. So I couldn't sleep at night knowing I was supporting or pushing a liquor store. And I'm not hurting a man's business. I'm not hurting a man's business because when you make your profit off poison, you already have a higher calling to answer to.
That's just true.
That's not for me to judge you, but at some point, you can't make a profit off liquor every day and destroying people's lives. And we're talking about a liquor store. We're not talking about a nightlife and a nightclub where some people take it out of control and the average person just comes, has a good time, enjoys the music, has a drink, and goes home. We're talking about a store where you come, either people are buying stuff and going home, and on that corner, you wouldn't find the average person coming to get a bottle of wine or a bottle of Chardonnay and going to the house. You got people walking up every day buying hardcore booze and beer and hanging around.
And kids are allowed in the liquor store because they sell sodas. Is that correct? Yeah.
Exactly. You're going to sell the chips and the soda.
Right, exactly.
To my kids.
Slim Jims, I think they still sell Slim Jims.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the Big Feet.
Pig feet, and they still got the pig feet in the bottle.
In the big bottle.
Pickle pig feet. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. And so many people don't recognize that what goes around come around, and that
exactly.
I can't make $1 million if I'm gonna kill $1 trillion. It don't make no sense, you know what I mean? Don't make no sense, you know. But I know the resistance that a lot of people would put up. But I'm glad you guys continue to fight. Let me ask you one more question. Mm-hmm. What is your vision of this section of Newark? You know, the South Ward. I grew up in the Central. And South Ward had always was, I always call it one of the most beautiful part of Newark. You always had the trees and the things. And I remember riding down Bergen Street years ago, and before '78 or when they finished at '78, and the Beth Israel Hospital and all the things that's over here. What is the vision for this ward?
That's exactly what you just said. It was. I have a group of people like yourself, Ms. Carolyn Kelly Shabazz, and others who know exactly what the South Ward needs to look like, and that's the vision that I'm going to follow. This is not rocket science.
Yes.
This is exactly what we had. We're going to replace with local people, and this is my life's mission. I'm not here for the quick run. I'm not here for 1 term. I'm not here for 2 terms. If I don't get elected, God willing that I do get reelected, But if I don't get reelected, this is my life's mission. I am the South Ward. It made me who I am. And so no matter where I go, no matter what I do, I will always have a stake in the South Ward.
Yes.
It's just me. And as you said before, what is the parts that kind of make me? My resiliency of my neighborhood. I've been jumped in this neighborhood, I've been robbed in this neighborhood, I've been whatever, but I've also been supported in this neighborhood.
Sure.
I've also been taught many lessons in this neighborhood. I've also been guided in this neighborhood. I've also been encouraged. I've also been voted for in this neighborhood. So there's nothing that this neighborhood hasn't done for me and to make me who I am. So I'm proud to be a resident of the South Ward. For the rest of my life, I will always be the South Ward. And for the rest of my life, I'll be working to change it because I feel like that's my call. That's what God gave me. He gave me an area. He told me, he put a love for me for an area, and that's what I do.
Can you tell the people how to contact you?
I'm very easily to be reached. My number is 973-733-3795. Again, 973-733-3795. I can also be reached by email at James, Jameso, the letter O, at ci.newark.nj.us.
Okay, and are you on Facebook? You on Facebook
And I'm
also?
on Facebook, under Oscar S. James II.
Okay,
On Facebook.
so they can reach you there.
Yes.
Okay, well, God bless you, and I guess keep hope alive.
Thank you.
God bless.
Bless.
That was great.
Your choice.